everyone, and welcome back to Lauren's Sake. Okay, so a lot has happened since we last saw each other. I'm an AKA now, so I'm very excited about that. I have a shirt on. Yay. So that's new. So that's a lifetime commitment, but I'm very happy about it. Look it up if you don't know what it is. It is literally the best sisterhood in this world, and sorority in this world. So turn up. Anyway, moving on, more important news. Shadow and Bone. Y'all. So I'm officially halfway through the season. I am not watching it as fast as I have been because, again, last week I was doing the process to become an AKA, so I really didn't have much time to do anything. So that's the thing. And I've also been still in college. I'm still in school for the year. I have about the rest of this week, which is today and tomorrow, and then I have 2 weeks left of instruction, not for one class, 2 more weeks of instruction, and then I have finals week. But after May 18th, I'm done, and so I'm happy about that. Today is my parents' anniversary, so yay, happy anniversary to my parents. And yeah, but let's get into Shadow and Bone because you did not want to hear me talk about it. So yeah. Okay, so this video is strictly going to be my my take on the first half of the season. I'm doing it kind of separated because I just want to at least get a review video out to kind of talk about my thoughts, how I'm feeling. I'm feeling very happy. It is all good. Yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm not going to make it this long or try not to make it long. You guys know when I start talking about stuff I like, it tends to go long. I'm not going to go over full synopsis. If you've seen the show, you know what's happening. If you read the books, you know what's happening. Either any of them, if you know Six of Crows, if you know Shadow and Bone, well, no, I wouldn't say if you know Six of Crows. Well, if you do know Six of Crows, you know the characters at least. And then Shadow and Bone, the first season is really just taking place in the first book, which is fine, which I was happy about. So yeah. So this is again just the four episodes, how I feel so far. I am currently on episode 5. I'm like 10, 11 minutes into it. I'm probably going to be able to finish the rest of it today. Hopefully, because I have a lot more time. I can breathe today. Kind of, not really. I got a lot of stuff to do, but we're going to find a way to be able to watch at least an episode today. But let's get into it. Alright, let's get into the characters. So, the characters in Shadow and Bone, so far, who I have been introduced to, so far, okay? I have been introduced to the main gang, which is Elena, Mal, the Darkling, General Kurgan. We'll talk about that. I've been introduced to almost literally all of the Six of Crows characters, so Kaz, Ned, Jesper, Nina, Matthias, all of them. I've been introduced to Jinya. I'm very excited about that. Zoya, I'm really liking Zoya. She's really cool. Nadia and Marie. I just got introduced to David in episode 5. Who else have I got? Oh, Bagra. Got introduced to her. Milo, the goat. That wasn't in the books, but we love Milo. And I know there's someone else and I'm forgetting. Oh, Ivan and Fedior, who again are part of the Darklings, crew. They're his protectors, I guess, if you want to say. And yeah. So how I feel about the characters. So far, loving each of the characters. The actors are embodying what I love most about each character. And, some of them are adding a little spice to it, and I like the spice, So far, I'm just so in love with Kit Young, who plays Jesper, and I think, I've been reading tweets and I've been reading all the info and everyone, we're all fangirling over Jesper. And it's because, I love Jesper anyway in the books. Of course I did. He's a black character. But anyway, I'm kidding. That's not the only reason I liked him. It's not at all. It's because he brings that, added sense of comic relief and joy and whatever. He keeps everyone on their toes. It's kind of why I like Leo Valdez so much in Percy Jackson, or not Percy Jackson, Heroes of Olympus. And he just embodies Jesper and makes him even more lovable, if that was even possible. And so Kit Young, dude, you are giving me life and I'm so happy about it. Amita Suman, who plays Inej. Sis, you are slaying that role. I am just so happy. Okay, let me just be honest. My crows, and when I say my crows, I'm really talking about Kaz, Inej, and Jesper because they are just slaying me. Okay, they are completely slaying me. Freddie Carter, you are embodying Kaz, and I'm happy about it. Like, I'm happy with your embodiment of one of the coolest characters that has ever existed. And I mean, like, I have no complaints when it comes to them, like, at all. But can we, spoilers, forgot to tell you, can we talk about, this happened in episode 2, can we talk about the fact that Kaz literally put the Crow Club up for collateral for a nudge? Anybody gonna talk about that? Y'all. When I saw that, I was like, okay, so yeah, he is the constant always putting everything up on the line. But the fact that he did it for a nudge, y'all, Freddie Carter is embodying Kaz, okay? And I'm really loving what they're adding to this plot because this is kind of like, okay, what were the crows up to before, Six of Crows and everything? And I know that we're going to end up having the crows like kind of help Elena along the way. Like I have figured that out from again getting some spoilers on Instagram and whatnot. But as of now, like I'm so excited. Um, but I have no complaints. None with the Crows, like at all. Nina and Matthias, we're starting to get something in there, and I'm very excited about this storyline because this is kind of like we only got little bits and pieces within Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom of what really happened with Nina and Matthias, and I'm loving it. I'm really loving it, and it's nice. I'm excited. Not much has happened yet, but like what has happened, like their conversation that happened. I believe this was in, I can't remember. It's getting a blur because I've been watching these episodes on random days and whatever. But when they were on the boat and it was just Matthias and Nina talking and like her, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a lot. I was like, ooh. So yeah, so that's a lot, but I'm very excited with the Crows. The Crows, no complaints. You guys are nailing it. Great job. I'm so proud of you. I would give you an award if I had that power, but yeah, you guys are slaying me. Now on to the Shadow and Bone characters. Not that I have any complaints. The acting is perfect. I'm loving the acting. I mean, there are bits and pieces where slightly cringy, but not really. It's more of just I don't know if it's really the actors. I think it's more of just like the different how they may have blocked something or I don't know. It's not really the actors per se. It's more of the blocking or the I don't know whatever they wanted to add into it to make it more of a show than a book. But I still haven't really had any issues of that so far. That was more in episode 5 in the scene with Virginia, David, and Elena. I cringed slightly. But anyway, coming back to what I was saying. So I'm first going to talk about Mal because Alina I don't have any issues with. None. Don't have any issues, and I'll talk about the Dark Lane in a second. But Mal. Now let me tell y'all, I really didn't hate Mal. I didn't hate Mal. I didn't love him, but I he's fine. Like hate him. I didn't dislike him. Like anything like that. Like he was fine. I was okay with how it ended up. Like I expected it, but like did I want her to end up with Nikolai? Of course. But anyway. Archie Minot. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. I'm not good at pronunciations. Dude, you've made me fall so deeply in love with Mal or Steph that, yeah, I never thought I would ever be in this situation. Ever. I mean, I was liking you in the trailer. I really was. I was. But it's something watching the show. He's just, I don't know. It's just, he's doing something. And I've talked to a lot of my friends who are also fans of the books, and we're all watching it at different times, and we're all watching it, and we're all talking about the fact that Archie is just making us love Mal. And it's crazy. Not that Mal was a bad character or cringy character. It's just like we didn't really think much of him. But Archie is just making us love him more, or just love him. Like actually root for him, actually want things to happen for him and Elena. Like I am actually seeing myself become a Melina shipper while watching Archie be Mal. And it's crazy how that can happen. It's, I have to give it to you, Archie, because you stay true to the character, but you also added your little Archiness to it, and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I love it. So yeah, I'm very very happy with that. Okay, so let's talk about Elena. I'll still talk about Elena. Jessie Maley, girl, you're making us all proud. I'm so proud of you. And I kind of like her acting style a bit. I do like the little bits and pieces that, kind of connect back to the books. I know that they're adding a lot of stuff and they're taking out a lot of stuff, you know. I'm kind of depressed about that because there's certain scenes in the books that I really enjoy that I wish have been in the show so far with Elena. Why did I say Elena? Elena. And you know, I don't think it's on her. It's more again with my problems with the people making the show. But she's doing a great job. Good job, Jessie. I don't know why I'm saying your last name instead of your first name. Jessie, I'm very excited. Let's talk about it directly. Ben Barnes, dude. Yeah. I don't know how I'm feeling about the Darkling. It's not like I don't like him because I do. I do. He's just putting a different spin on it. And I don't know. I mean, I guess it's exactly how I was picturing the Darkling when I was reading the book, but I don't know. I guess my main thing, and I know all y'all mad about this too, we never found out the Darkling's name until some point in the third book, and I'm pretty sure it was like the middle of the final book, okay? We were like, wait, that's his name? And then Alina like made fun of him because like it's this. This is when I get so tired of people just trying to add stuff for a storyline. Like, no, we could have kept this going. We could have kept it out. Yeah, they said his name, y'all. In the beginning of the fourth episode, I believe. This was me. I literally paused and was screaming at the television. He did not just tell her his name. And if you don't know, it's Alexander. But I was so mad. I think my problem is they're trying to humanize him a little bit too much. Right. Like I think it's more he can have the cute love story situation because that's there. And there are multiple scenes that they could have. Like I enjoyed the scene with Alina and the Darkling in the war room situation, strategy room, whatever you want to call it. Like that was cute, whatever. But then her calling him Alexander in that moment, I'm just like, no, 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 no. I think I liked how Lee did that a lot better than how the show is doing that because I think it adds more stake because I think we're giving too much of the relationship already. You know what I mean? And so that is my biggest problem with the show, period. Okay, no one should know that his name is Alexander yet unless you read the books and you know that. And, I was mad when they named him General Kerrigan. I'm like, no, just call him the Darkling. That's what we call him. That is what he is known as. The ship name is literally Darklina. It is not Alexlena or Alexlena. No, it's really not up to me. It's just, yeah. But aside from that, the Darkling is pretty cool. He's making me like him way too much. And it's kind of like how I felt when I was reading the book because I'm like, no, the Darkling's not going to be bad. It's not going to be bad. And then we get to like a little over half of Shadow and Bone, and then we find out, oh, he's bad. And I'm like, ah, crap. But like, you still kind of like him. It's like, it's what happens in almost every single story, but you still fall for it every time. But yeah, this let me tell y'all, this show, I'm happy with it. I don't want you guys to think of the little slow bad things that I've said so far to make you think that I dislike the show, because I don't. I'm very much in love with it. I was in love with it as soon as I started watching. I literally sent a text to my magazine people and I said, guys, I'm only like 12 minutes in and I'm already obsessed. And it's true. The only reason I haven't already binged the entire show is because of school and because of like sleep. And I'm like actually tired. So that's the only reason why I haven't binged it all, but I'm loving it so far. And when I get into it, I know I'm going to be like just sitting and watching it. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep now. So I'm tired and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's basically my feelings so far on the first half of Shadow and Bone. Okay, so that was long. I didn't expect it to be that long, but anyway, yeah. Okay, so if you haven't already, start binging Shadow and Bone only on Netflix. You won't regret it. It's such a great show. So happy with it. It's a lot, but it's good. It's good. I promise y'all. So I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying the characters. Really enjoying the actors playing the characters. Basically, which is pretty much what I'm saying. The characters. I loved Lee's cameo. I forgot to say that. And yeah, so I'm very excited to see what the second half has to offer. I know it's going to be depressing in episode 7. I just know that people keep talking about that. It's like it's so heartbreaking, and then something is funny is going to happen in episode 5. So I know all the tea, y'all. But yeah, will be putting out the second half review when I finish it. And so yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't give it a thumbs down. That's just rude. Also, comment down below to talk about your thoughts for the show. I love when shows come out for series that like many people love, because then it's just like a cool bonding experience. I just like bonding with people. And so I'm really intrigued to see how y'all are thinking. I know how my friends are thinking who have been watching it. So I want to see how y'all are thinking. And yeah, I don't know why my hand looks like that. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.